Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and if you are new here or have realized that I haven't been here in a little while, we do a butt ton of beauty related content around here, and today we're going to be doing a MAC collection kind of 3-look video, which is pretty normal for this channel. We're going to be talking about the Love Struck Luck collection, I think is what it's called. And this is the packaging. It's all red, it's got hearts all over it, it's absolutely stunning. Very small collection, which I kind of appreciated. I could really focus in on certain products. So I'm just going to pull up the website so I can tell you what they're all called. We'll do a quick run through of all of the products, and then we'll get into 3 makeup looks using all of them. So one of the first things that I saw in this collection that I got excited about was this. This is called the Molten Metal Highlighter. It's in the shade Many Moons Ago. There was only one shade that came with this collection. It's a liquid highlighter, and you have a little button up the top here that you press to do the droplets. I am not a fan of liquid highlighters, and at the moment I'm not really in my highlighter era, so I'm kind of not gonna probably use that a lot, but I did use it for this tutorial, so you can see it is really nice. It's a really nice champagne kind of shade, so it would go really well with lighter skins. I don't know how versatile it's going to be for the shade that it is, but we have that. Then we got 2 blushes in this collection, so they are in the typical MAC packaging. You have this one here, which is kind of like a dusty rose. It's called Power to You. And then you have a second one called Full of Wonder, and it is kind of like a light peachy, I want to say pink, but it has very nude vibes, if that makes sense. On the skin though, it does come off a little bit more pink than it does in the pan. So the packaging obviously is the same throughout the whole collection. We have 3 lipsticks that came out for this. I really think these bullets are super cute. They have like the reflective red metal, and then on the bottom they have the heart pattern, but the heart pattern is like printed on in a matte, so you can feel the texture of it. So we have 3 colors. We've got Powerfully Potent, which is this gorgeous deep red. The next one that we have is Sweeter Cinnamon, and it is a really nice nudie brown. And then the last one that we have is this one here, and it is called Luck Has It. So it's kind of like the lightest nude, which is what I have on now with some lip liner. Then we got this. This is the Translucent Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur Weightless Loose Powder. I really think this packaging is like so cute. It's very vintage kind of feel. You pull the lid off and you have the little MAC puff. I happened to open this for the first time this morning. I didn't use it on camera purely because it's just a powder, but I needed some powder today. So I had never actually used this before as their standalone product, so I think it set pretty well. And then the last thing in the collection obviously is the eyeshadow palette, which is what we get the most excited for. For me, it's the eyeshadow palettes and lipsticks. I really liked that it was just a small palette. Sometimes they come out with like the bigger 12 pans, and sometimes it can be just a bit overwhelming. Sometimes they don't have a lot of new shades in there, they're just a lot of repeats. So the smaller the palette, I think, the more custom it's going to feel. I don't know, that's just my vibe for it. So this palette is called Love Struck Luck. You have 6 shadows in there. When we do swatches, I'll pop names on there. I will say it is giving almost Christmas vibes. I don't know whether they did that on purpose or whether it was just for Valentine's Day and a cross between Lunar New Year, I think is what they've done this year. So you have those 6 there. You only have the one matte, which I'm glad that they chose to do the nude brown as the matte because I've used it in every look. Alrighty guys, let's get into the 3 makeup looks that I created using this new collection from MAC.
Alrighty guys, we're going to start off as usual using a concealer as an eye base. This is my tried and true. And then we're going to go in with the matte shade in the palette. It's called Waiting in the Wings. It's a nice nude brown, and I'm going to take that on a fluffy blending brush and run that all through the crease. To help blend that out, I'm going to use a translucent face powder. You can use anything that you like, a clean brush, you could even use a coloured face powder, it's up to you. I just like to use the translucent face setting powder. Going in with the red shimmer shade called Untamed Flame. I started off with a packing brush. I ended up just using my finger to apply it on there. Using the brush, you didn't get as much shimmer coming across. Then using Just a Dream, and she's got Flare on the inner corner. Again, I used the brush, but I did end up using my finger to apply most of that shade. I'm just taking a matte black eyeshadow on an angled brush and creating a wing. You could of course just use a normal eyeliner. I wanted it a little bit softer, so I just used shadow. Going in with a small coat of mascara, and then I'm going to pop some lashes on. For the face, we're going in with the highlighter. It's called Many Moons Aglow. This is the first time that I used it, and I didn't realize that as I touched my skin, it kind of set almost instantly. So you can see me here going in with a brush. I did end up just going in with my fingers to try and rewarm the product. For blush, I'm taking the Power to You blush, just a little bit on the apples of the cheek there. I did do my face and my contour and bronzer off of camera, just normal. Then I'm taking the Sweeter Cinnamon lipstick. I didn't pop any lip liner or anything on, I just did it without. And that is the first look completed. Starting off the second look, we're going in again with my concealer. It's a Too Faced Born This Way multi-sculpture, I think is what it's called. Just a thin layer of that all over the eyelid. First shade I'm going in with is Waiting in the Wings. It is just such a nice transition color. I really, really like it. I've also applied some tape to get a really sharp line again. As you can see, I'm really like packing it into the crease first before I start blending it out. And again, I will go in with a translucent setting powder just to blend out those edges. I really just wanted to see how much intensity I could build up with that shade, and it is really versatile. I'm going in with Legend Has It, and I'm using my finger instead of a brush. And then I'm going in with Just a Dream on the inner corner just to lighten up that inner corner area. Going in with a liquid eyeliner just to create a really nice wing. Then a layer of mascara. For the face, going in with the highlighter. This one is Many Moons Aglow. Using my finger just to tap it out. I learnt my lesson. I also did apply some false lashes too, by the way. Then for the blush, I'm going in with Full of Wonder, which is a nice peachy nude shade, just on the apples of the cheeks. For the lipstick, I'm using Powerfully Potent, which is the darkest out of the three. And I did apply some lip liner as well. And that is your second look completed. For the final look, again going in with my concealer on my eyelid first. No tape today, I'm just kind of keeping it really nice and rounded. going in with the first shade, waiting on the wings with a blending brush, and I'm putting that directly into the crease. I'm not taking it up too high to begin with. I want to blend it out high, but I want the focus of the color in the main part of the crease. Using the translucent powder just to blend that out as we go. With what's left on the brush, I'm taking that underneath the lower lash line. It looks pretty intense right now, but just wait a moment. On the lid, I'm taking Sparkle Starter, which is the green in the palette. It does have a little bit more of sparkle versus the others, so I did just go straight in with my finger. And then going back and forth with the crease color and the lid color just to build up the intensity and the blend. Then I'm taking a black eyelining pencil and just going right on the waterline. And then I'm taking an angled brush that has Sparkle Starter on it and just pushing that into the black eyeliner. Then I'm taking Just a Dream on the inner corner and popping on some mascara on top and bottom lashes. Then for the face, I'm going in with a highlighter once again. I used a little bit more this time than I probably wanted to. It's very shimmery. And then taking the blush Power to You. This is the darker one out of the two, just on the apples. Then for the lips, I'm taking the lightest nude. It is Luck Has It, and I did already have some lip liner on the lips just to help line that up a bit. And that is it for your third look.
Alrighty guys, that is it for this tutorial. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know your thoughts on MAC doing this collection kind of crossing Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year. Well, at least that's my thought process on it. It has a lot of luck kind of wording within the collection, and obviously it's covered in love hearts, so it's definitely some sort of cross collection. I really enjoyed it. I like it. I like the looks that we were able to create. I hope that you're having a fantastic day or night wherever you are and whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next tutorial.